Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining me. And for you new folks, thanks for checking out my channel. I really do appreciate it. Today I have my first real smartwatch review. I don't normally review smartwatches because honestly guys, they really just don't interest me that much. I just don't really have a need for them. I think they're overly complicated. Now, I understand why there's an appeal for these things because you can do a ton of stuff, especially if you're super active and you're running and you're jogging and you need to know your blood oxygen level and your heart rate and all this other stuff. So I see the appeal for these watches for sure. And some of y'all might have some, you might have like a Samsung or an Apple smartwatch, and I definitely get the appeal. But anyway, Kospet reached out to me and they wanted me to take a look at this thing. So I said, sure, I'll take a look at it. So anyway, so today I have my first real smartwatch review, and this is the Kospet Tank T2 Special Edition. Special Edition basically means they included a stainless steel bracelet with this one. Normally it just comes on that rubber strap, but this one has a stainless steel bracelet. It looks like it's titanium, but it's not. It's actually stainless steel. Anyway, the Special Edition is only like $15 more. Anyway, I'm really interested to check this thing out. Let's do it. All right guys, we'll get into this thing, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. As y'all know, get a very small commission if you buy from my Amazon store. So whenever you do so, I definitely appreciate it. So let's check out the packaging here. Here is the box. It's kind of like I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like a book, like a hardcover book. It's really hard. It's like a strong case, man. Anyway, it's got a little magnetic closure here. This is where you open it up. Now obviously you get the rubber strap. Here's the watch itself on a stainless steel bracelet. You do get a ton of goodies with this thing, which I was pleasantly surprised to see, especially extra links for the stainless steel bracelet. There's your charger right there. Here is your link removal tool right there. You get some extra links. All right. You get some adapters for the link removal tool. You also get some wipes. Inside of here is an extra crystal that you can put on the watch because I think it has a tempered glass crystal. You can put this on there and it gives you some wipes to be able to wipe off the surface, the dust absorber. There's your manual. So you get quite a few extras with this thing. Obviously, in addition to it being a special edition because they included a stainless steel bracelet. So let's put all this stuff back temporarily here. Take the watch out. And again, I'll go over all the 7 specs you need to know, and then we'll talk more about this thing. Now, this is not going to be a super in-depth review because honestly, guys, it would take an hour and a half to tell you everything about this watch. I mean, there's just so much stuff to know. But anyway, here we go. So you're looking at a 49mm stainless steel case. It's 14.5 millimeters thick. It's 55 millimeters lug to lug. It comes on a 22mm stainless steel bracelet, and of course, again, you get that that rubber strap. It is water resistant to 50 meters, which is 165 feet. It's got the RTL8763EW single chip, I guess, movement inside. It's got dual mode Bluetooth. It does have a 410 milliamp pure Cobalt battery. Average life is about 10 to 15 days. It does also have a 50-day standby, which is really cool. It has 128 megabytes of memory. And again, the crystal is tempered glass, but you get that additional crystal you could put on top of it. It's got a 1.43-inch AMOLED screen, which gets incredibly bright, by the way. You can use it with Android or iOS. It's US military standard 810H. It also has IP69K waterproof and dustproof rating. Of course, you get a blood oxygen sensor, heart rate sensor, Bluetooth. I mean, it's got all sorts of stuff. So anyway, if you want to check out all the specs, check down there in the description field. Let's go ahead and activate this thing here. There you go. And just looking at it, the watch, it kind of reminds me a little tiny bit of like a Pro-Trek, a Casio Pro-Trek, but the build quality is really, really good. I mean, I would say the build quality is on par with some of the nicer watches I've actually reviewed, which is pleasantly surprising. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. Of course, you got your triple lock there. You do get a stamp scissor clasp. I mean, what do you expect? There's a case back of the watch. There are the sensors. You might see that thing glowing green or red a few times as I'm handling the watch because it's trying to get my blood oxygen level, and it's also trying to get my heart rate and stuff too. So You do have quick release on the stainless steel bracelet, which is pretty nice. And I love the fact that they give us those extra links, because right out of the box, this does not fit me. So I would have to, actually have to put some of those extra links. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of the case here. What does that say? I can't read what that says. Let's check over here. Looks like a microphone right there. Looking around the dial, you got your power, your sport modes. What else here? I mean, it's nice to get the Kospet logo right there at the top. And again, I want to thank them for sending me this review unit. What else? There's another logo there. You got 3 micro adjusts on the bracelet. There you go. All right, so that's basically, and I love this orange, like anodized, these orange anodized buttons. I think they look really good. Pretty cool. All right, so I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised with the build quality of this thing for sure. All right, so let's go down here and let's talk more about this. Again, it feels really solid, all stainless steel. Again, it looks like titanium, but it's actually stainless steel. Great battery life. Again, you got 10 to 15 days of average use, 50 days of standby. And these buttons are incredibly satisfying to push, by the way. Anyway, since I went in and turned it on, let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. The screen gets incredibly bright, by the way. And I'll turn off the studio light here to show you that. So that you can see you've got tons, I think it's over 70 different applications, like, from tennis to walking to pickleball, basketball, football, swimming, rowing, baseball, you name it, it's got it on here. And you swipe back over to the left, there is your watch face. You can change these watch faces out. Let me see if I can do that. Let's go up here, go to settings, get watch faces. Now I can change my watch face. Let's change it to, I don't know. Let's change it to that one. So there you go. Now that's my new watch face. Scroll back. You can go to your different workouts. There you go. As you can see, it just keeps scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. There are over 70 of these things. Now you can also change the interface and how that interface looks as well. And let me show you that real quick. If I can do it correctly here. Let me see. Yep, there we go. So let's change the interface, or the theme, I'm sorry. So let's change the theme to theme 2. And let me show you what it looks like. There you go. And now it looks like that. So basically you can just kind of, I think this Apple does this. You can just kind of go around and look for the one you want. And go back. Let me see here. Let's go back. There's the brightness. This thing does get really bright. In fact, let me go ahead and kill the studio light real quick, and I'll show you how bright this thing gets. I mean, it gets crazy bright. You can adjust it in like 4 section increments, like, I don't know, like 25% each time, but it does get insanely bright. All right. There you go. Let's go back to the other theme here real quick. In fact, let me turn the studio light back on before I forget. All right, how do I go back to the other theme? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. This way? Yeah, there we go. All right, so settings. Let's change the theme out again. Let's do just like a list. I think this is just like the list theme. I believe. Scroll down. Yeah. Oh, there you go. So it's a circle. So again, you can change the way it looks. Pretty cool, man. All right, let's go back. Let's go back up. Let's check some of the other settings out here. So again, watch faces and themes, your language, your date and time, your brightness, your sound and vibration, do not disturb. You can download the app. I mean, it's just got, it's got tons of stuff, guys. Absolutely tons of stuff. So there's the vibrate mode. There's your battery. You can have it in low power mode. What else? You can lock it. There's another way to change your theme right here, and it'll show you which one it looks like. There you go. Do not disturb. What else? It takes a few minutes to get used to going through all the different menus. because there are a ton of menus on this thing, obviously. But man, I like it. I mean, I really do like it. Again, I tried on, but it's just a little too small for my 8-inch wrist. But I really like it. And you can save yourself quite a bit because they do have a coupon code for 15% off. I think it's regularly $125. You take 15% off. That brings it down to right around $100. And if you want to use my code KOLNYT215, again, that'll give you 15% off of your entire order. So make sure you do that. Save yourself a ton of money. And I'm trying to think of what else to tell you about this thing. Again, I'm just not a big smartwatch person, but this one's, I mean, again, it's a Chinese brand. I get it. But man, you get a lot of watch for your money for basically $100 after the discount. You get an absolute ton of watch for the money, man. And it feels really, really well built. I'm, again, pleasantly surprised on the build quality. I like this thing, man. I mean, this might, I don't know if this is going to convert me into wearing smartwatches, but I do like it. Let me check out the faces again. I like that analog face. Let's go to the watch faces. Yeah, I like this analog face. You can also get a digital face too. Let's see if I can find that here. Go up. I got to remember which way to scroll. All right, watch face time, watch face. So yeah, there's a like a digital version. There you go. I mean, it's a cool watch, guys. So anyway, again, head on over to Kospet's website and check one of these things out. I'll make sure to put all those links down there in the description field for you. Again, make sure you use that code KOLNYT215. And again, that gets you 15% off your entire order, which is going to bring this thing down to only literally like right around $100. So anyway, guys, as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. I really appreciate it when you do that. And I will see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.